Yes, children, that is the devil's dandruff right in front. Holy smokes, man. Yes, the devil's dandruff. And here I am. I'm gonna stop in this pullout right here and take a quick picture of my bike in snow. Yes, so I can show everybody in the South that yes, the devil's dandruff is a real thing. And yeah. So I stayed in Elko, Nevada for a few days because my rear bearing broke loose on my Africa Twin on a Saturday night, which meant I was there Sunday, Monday. Tuesday morning was the first that the guys at Fifth Gear Power Sports could take a look at it. So I rented a car and I drove all over northern Nevada, had a great tour. Talking to some of the locals, I found out that a great scenic byway nearby is Lamoille Canyon, referred to as the Alps of northern Nevada. So of course I had to take my rental car there, did some great hiking there, saw some snow, beautiful lake, great scenery. Also in Elko, I happened upon a great Basque restaurant. I'll talk about that in a video here in a minute. But also Inez's for diddling and dancing. It's a brothel. No, I was not a customer, but I just thought it was funny. It was a great sign, diddling and dancing. When I picked up my motorcycle from Fifth Gear, fortunately there was no bill. They did about $1,200 worth of work on it. But as they were taking it off the lift, the first and only time on the Great North America Motorcycle Tour, my motorcycle fell over. I had been up and down the Dalton Highway, all over the Yukon, on dirt roads, all in the Redwood Forest on dirt and gravel. The only time it fell over the whole trip was in Elko, Nevada. Put a hole in my saddlebag. They were mortified. They recommended that I use some duct tape, tape it up. They ordered me some new bags. Unfortunately, it would be weeks before the new bags would arrive. But anyway, that's a little intro to Elko, Nevada. I did see a play while I was there in addition to just driving around northern Nevada. It wasn't bad. Okay, well, here in beautiful Elko, some interesting sights along the way. There's over there's a great restaurant called the Coffee Mug. Really delicious food. Love it. Real friendly folks, and I'll be going there for breakfast here in just a minute. I'm kind of just off the main street. The main street is Idaho Street, but I wanted to take you down Silver Street to show you kind of an interesting thing. So yeah, I'm still in Nevada. There are casinos everywhere. There are probably 20 casinos in this little town. There's one. Another. Anyway, so the Stage Door is a little comedy bar right over here. It was not open while I was here, but they're having some kind of grand opening this weekend. Up here on the right, there's Hunter Ray's Burgers, bowls, and beer. I did have a hamburger there. It wasn't bad. Then the Star Bar and Dining Room, that was actually pretty good. It's Basque food, which heavy lamb steak, that kind of thing. Real flavorful. It's really good. I had a drink called a pecan or pecan. Anyway, at the Star. Then just beyond the Star is Mona's Ranch, a legal brothel and bar open. Sue's Fantasy Club with Asian girls. It's also, and then there's Inez's dancing, diddling with girls. That's pretty damn funny. So prostitution is legal here, and yeah, this is a thing. Man, that looks like a jail, doesn't it? Good Lord, it's sad. Anyway, yeah, I have no interest in any of that, but that is Elko, or part of it. I mean, Elko's really charming. I've been stuck here for 5 days, well, 5 nights actually, so longer than 5 days, while my bike got worked on. It was painful to wait, but there's a mountain nearby. I'll show you a couple photos. Here's one. There's one. Went for a hike. It was good. Anyway, really, you know, as far as towns to get stranded in, this one wasn't too bad. It had some beers. It had a good motorcycle shop. The motorcycle shop, they made quick repairs once they got my bike, but it was my rear bearing broke the wheel hub, so none of that was good. And then but it was all covered under warranty, thank goodness. So I was able to get it taken care of, but it took them it took them Tuesday to order parts, Wednesday to get parts, Wednesday afternoon put it together, and it is Thursday morning, and I'm just now leaving from arriving last Saturday on a wrecker. Anyway, but here I am in beautiful downtown Elko. It's not bad, actually. Really not. That's the first glimpse of some salt flats, and it does look like snow. Don't panic, it is not snow. That is just salt. But what you can't see is this interstate is going to go across that pretty much straight for, I think it's like 40 miles, just straight. It is the craziest piece of road I've ever, I mean, the most boring, dull, oh my gosh, I'm gonna, yeah, drive into a ditch. It's dull. Anyway, but it should be interesting. I'll try to make it interesting. Alright, this is I-80, about to cross the salt flats, and this is the straightest road I have ever ridden in my life. This section of I-80 is there's a like a chicane in the middle of it, just to keep people's interest, but it's I think it's something like 40 miles across. It's crazy, and we're gonna ride it. It's gonna be a blast. But the Bonneville Salt Flats, the Bonneville is over that way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, this is the section that is so straight. I can barely make out the mountains on the far side, and that's it. So Knowles, Knolls, is 38 miles. So it's, yeah, it's right at 40 miles across the Great Salt Flat. So it's, wow, there we go. Well, here I am in beautiful Utah. Staying with a friend outside of Salt Lake in a little town of Murray, and she has ridden motorcycles most of her life, and she doesn't have one now, but she said, hey, great road nearby is called the Alpine Loop. So it's a Alpine Loop scenic byway. It takes about 30 minutes to get just to this gorge, and I'm still, let's see how far from it. I'm still like 15 miles away from it, but that's fine. I'm good. The scenery is great. There's snow up in the mountains. I was told, yeah, it's probably, it's 45 degrees here in Salt Lake. It's probably 30 up there. Oh, okay. So I'm wearing all my gear, pants and jacket with the liners, but I'm not wearing my heated stuff yet because it's really not that cold yet, but I do have it with me just in case. But here I am in the I cannot pronounce that. Uinta Valley, Gorge, whatever you want to call this. Pretty nice so far. So far. I'm just cutting through. Oh, let me check in. Oh, I think it's stupid question time. Hey, so I'm just riding through. That's just a thing. Okay. All right. So just riding through. I guess I just ride through. Wow, look how steep that is. That is crazy. That is cray. Wow. That is, wow. It's quite the gorge. Well, this little gorge is gorgeous, but I think this cave, Timpanogos Cave National Monument, I think it's closed for the season. The sign said opens in May. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess it's closed for some time. Anyway, and now I'm entering the Uinta National Forest. I'm going to have to learn to say that. Anyway, wow. Let's look at the, that is a vertical drop right there. Beautiful mountain scenery here. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Really nice. Quite the steep gorge right here. Wow. Well, here's a kicking view. I think I'm going to pull over here and at least get a photo of this. Break out the camera. But there's the gorge that I just came up, and yeah, it's pretty steep. Road continues up ahead. It's wow. I think this is going to be pretty nice. Anyway, I'm going to stop and take a picture or two. So, strike a pose, why don't you? Still on the approach to Alpine Loop. And, yes, children, that is the devil's dandruff right in front. Holy smokes, man. Yes, the devil's dandruff. And here I am. I'm going to stop in this pullout right here and take a quick picture of my bike in snow. Yes, so I can show everybody in the south that yes, the devil's dandruff is a real thing. And yeah. Everywhere there's traffic, even on the Alpine Scenic Byway. So here's this, I don't know, construction trailer or something in front of me, and yeah, they're driving really responsibly, and that's good. That's handy. But yeah, they're really wide too for this narrow road. This is a 2-lane road, or it's a 2-way road. It's about a lane and a half, really. So we'll see if my main man up here actually pulls off to let me by at some point. I'm in no rush. I'm really not. I'm just here to ride. So if I ride at right now 8 miles an hour or I ride at 28 miles an hour, I'm just as happy. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, I think he was wanting me to pass him. Not sure. Or he was giving me room to. But I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just not going to do it. Look at that devil's dandruff. Oh my lord. I'm riding in snow. I mean, it's not bad, but sure is pretty from the valley down below. Nice up close too. It's really just kind of a heavy dusting in places. Well, here I am in Wasatch Mountain State Park, and the road looks like a great road on the map, but the road turns to gravel, which normally would be a problem, but not for me, not on this bike. So honey badger don't care. So here I go, and I've got the bike set to gravel mode, and it is torquing out just fine. It's doing, you know, it's selecting the gear, and it's letting me know how much power I can put in or how much I should not have in. It's actually deciding all of that. I'm just behind the wheel. Behind the wheel? Yeah, that thing. Handlebar? That's what we call it. Alright. So anyway, here I go. Little gravel action. Hi there, my name's Hawk. Pleased to meet you. Yeah. Okay. So this road is it's great. Thank you, Dean Staples, for teaching me how to ride on gravel and dirt and other creeks and mud. Dean taught me pretty much everything except snow, but that's just like riding on mud, I think. I mean, I've only ridden a little on snow, and yeah. Wow, this is going to be all day up here. All right. Whew. Okay, so that's a little treacherous. That was a little patch of ice right there. The road has been okay today. I mean, I've had some snow on it, but not ice until just then, and it was just a couple feet of it, and it's just rolling across it. Well, here we are in Park City, Utah. We, by me, myself, and I. There's Park City Ski Resort, Ski Lodge. There's a lift or two there. Real pretty, real nice. Anyway, yeah. So this is happening. They're still, I don't know, maybe a week or so away from getting good permanent snow up here, but it's coming. They're saying it's going to snow this weekend, and today is Friday, so I'm going to get the hell out of here Monday morning. Sue got that going for me, but this particular road is pretty nice. Fresh, clean asphalt. Pretty nice. Yeah. What?
Are you videoing me?
No.
Liar!
No way. Hey riders, thanks very much for watching that video in its entirety. If you would, click over here on the subscribe button, and then the button just to the right of it, that is the bell button, and if you press that, that lets YouTube know that you want to know what I've been up to on this particular channel. So every time I post something new, they'll alert you, and that's cool. Because if I'm just doing this for me, I'm not going to be doing this. So please subscribe, be aware, know what's going on. Also below you're going to find my channels to my social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that shizzle bedrizzle. You can sign up for those too. Stay alert, stay aware of what's going on. Also, I'm going to share the link to Motohawk.com. That's where you can go to make me be your ride guide to the Southeast United States. If you're traveling in North Georgia, East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, Virginia, or West Virginia on 2 wheels, let me help you out. I've got 3 great books. They're available on the website, and there's some other cool information to share on the website too. All right, I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Be safe, ride smart, but have a great time.